The day of the hairy freak or the fat slob is practically gone.
Let the party begin. I've got snacks.
Hey, look at us. We did it again. Another 7 days round the sun. Welcome to WCW Deep Cuts Live. My name is Tom for the 170, I believe, 5th week in a row. It's right down there. Look at that. That's my name right there with my URL. I probably need to put a drop shadow behind it. I will, but I'll do that right now. I'll put a little drop thing. I won't put an outline around it. Make it show up a little better. Why is it not doing that? Anyway, okay. Hello to everybody in the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club, aka the chat. We're doing great tonight. We are broadcasting for the first time in 1080p. Streaming, not broadcasting. So yeah, a lot of things are different. I don't know if you can tell. The stars behind me are moving for the first time ever. I've always wanted to make that happen, but the old computer could not. Dax Non, I'll make that a little bigger. Thank you so much. Before we go further, I did want to say goodbye to this old thing. Old Faithful. This computer did me really good for about 3.5 years. A lot of neat stickers on it, but it's time. It's time. We are looking great. We're doing great. We're feeling great. Now, if you want to feel even better, join the Discord. tinyurl.com/Discord for Tom Green. Go check that out. Go do that. And you can talk to everybody in the Erotic Eric Fontaine fan club all the time. You can do that. Now, let's see. Speaking of all of you kind folks, most of you are in the Weirdo Empire. Again, moving background. That's part of the fun now that we can do this in 1080p. So yeah, thank you to all y'all YouTube members, paid members. If you were not with me on Sunday night for Off the Grid, we did announce the next members only video. We will go back to that here at the end of the stream tonight. If you weren't here and you're a member or you want to become a member, we have a pretty cool thing going on Sunday. Real quick before I switch back, I'm going to move my light real quick. I think I'm a little dark. Not as good as I want it to be, but you know what? We make it happen. We make things happen around here. So let's see, what else? Oh, happy Pride to all my siblings underneath the rainbow sun. Have the best June possible, and fuck the haters. Now it is 6 after the hour. I had to start a little late because something happened with my graphic I posted on social media, and I had to create a new one out of scratch. So we are going to go straight in to WCW Worldwide from June 1998. Let's go. All right, we're not going to watch this. I gotta skip a little bit ahead because I do not want to watch a Chris Benoit match. This file is like a little too long. Fortunately, we do need to skip Old Kendall Windham. He beat that guy. If you were concerned, where's the sound? There's the sound. Let me know how things sound, how things look. They look better. We got the Villanos starting us out tonight. Hey Corey, a franchise move. Hell of a stream to end the old computer off on. We're losing a Barry Horowitz match, but he wrestled Chris Benoit. I didn't want to watch Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit makes me sad.
Always been a hot-blooded people, and I tell you, Chavo went farther than I thought he could. But
Awesome. Glad to hear everything looks crisp. Yeah, I love the stars moving. I've always wanted to do that, but every time I tried it on the old laptop, it made OBS crash. That is awesome, Low Dog. Have fun at Dynamite. We're starting with Disorderly Conduct, who... They never were really allowed to say it on television. They were cops. I love that guy right there, though. Raising the roof for Disorderly Conduct. Disorderly Conduct against the Villanos, as the South Park kids are really jamming and bamming. It's so the mic. I've been having some issues with the new computer. I hope it sounds okay. Last night it sounded like I was in a tin can. Hopefully it. I thought I fixed it earlier. It kind of is sounding weird in my ear, but it sounded weird in my ear this morning when I was recording a short, and when I played back the audio in Audacity, it sounded fine. So, all right, sounds good, fantastic. That's just what I need to be able to like finally crack the HD code in 2026. And it sounds like shit. Okay, good. Sounds very bassy. Yes, I was fucking with the filters in OBS. Disorderly Conduct looks like a pair of chocolate bar wrappers, says Curb. Mike is good. There's just an angry man ranting behind me. Do I need to turn up Larry Zbyszko a little bit? I'm always a little weird with the audio. I want to be able to hear it, but I also don't want it overwhelming me. Hogan was involved with creative from the day that he started in WCW. All right, that's better. Awesome. I always loved Disorderly Conduct's weird length singlets. Like, those are really long-legged singlets, but they're not quite long tights. Yankee Hawk, you should do it. And I don't know if you should explain it or not. I don't know if it would be funny or not to explain it to your coworkers. Beyond 4, I believe, was Tony Pena, Gino. I think it was still 4 matches at this point because I have all the matches in like one file. That's what we're watching this off of. And it's like 2.5 hours for the whole month. So I'm pretty sure that's 4 matches. Hey, Elias, I'm doing well. In crisp, sexy HD. Austin Schoolboy pant length singlets. How weird is the singlet thing though? Like really? Also, they're wearing kick pads. They're the least kick paddy team ever. Yeah, no disco on commentary tonight, man. No disco. Ozzy, not Austin. I was like, I didn't know if there was like a weird religious thing to like Austin, Texas schoolboys. Hey, Optimum Vision. Oh. Los Grimace Americanos. Your AD Boone was fantastic. Oh shit, we're getting to see the Villanos finisher in America. The Doomsday Body Press. 2N. There we go. By the way, I am currently, just to let you know how badass this computer is, that you all helped me get with the Tomathon. Normally, just to stream in 720 and not do anything else it would be using at least 50% of my CPU space. I'm recording the stream natively, plus broadcasting in 1080, and it is currently using 0.8% of my computer's capabilities. This thing's badass. I promise I'll shut up about the tech, but I love this thing. It's great. Find out if indeed they can open up a few more seats. All right, we gotta jump on him. It's Lee Marshall back here. Why is Lee dressed like a pimp? Because he is a pimp. We're not a pimp in like a way where he took advantage of sex workers. 20 years ago by Archie Bell and the Elias, that is so sweet of you to say. Thank you so much. Much love in your direction. Just as good as I walk. Well, I'd like to think that this man could dance as good as he wrestles, because if that were the case, he'd be a great dancer. Can we talk about your fucking love Alex Wright? He's dressed like the sexiest Red Radford. Happy Tuesday, Bravo.
Why are you sweating so hard?
It's hot in here.
It took me, normally it would take me like 3 minutes to render those those vertical social video videos I put up to promote the streams.
Oh my God.
It took me 5 seconds to make one yesterday.
Level. But you know what? I'm fair. I let you try.
Thank you. I was trying to talk about not about dancing.
I fucking love that he just stands there and does that.
You were cruiserweight champion of the world. There was time
Lee Marshall is dressed like he is at a mobster's funeral.
And instead you come out here and all you
that is Alex Wright, and he's fantastic. Berserk Hippo.
The Nitro girls.
So what? I'm much better than them.
I'm glad you were laughing hard. I don't know how I feel about being compared to Carrot Top, but hey, some people call me the chairman of the board.
I remind you, we're trying to open up
Agreed, Low Dog. Alex Wright was fantastic. He would be such a big deal today.
Of course, next Sunday is Great American Bash Sunday, and next week
Alex Wright would have been huge in like 2015 NXT. Rick Fuller.
Pro Wrestling will join us in 1 week. Living legend Larry Zbyszko.
By the way, Brian sends his regards. Brian will not be with us tonight. He is on vacation with his lovely wife, his wife in life, Marla. But before he left, he was nice enough to let me know that 90 Day Fiancé, The Last Resort started last night. That's one of the things we text about. I fucking hate Gina. Got a hype train started. That's another thing. Whenever a hype train starts, now it doesn't make my computer get all frazzled. Dude, Yankee Hawk, I almost cried when I recorded that video I put in the Discord showing how good this looked. We got Reese. We got the world's tallest T-Rex. And yeah, that guy fucking hates Reese.
Well, here we go. At least he'll get a raise and get hired back.
Whoa, buddy. Too much tongue action.
Reese,
Bring to the channel, Reese. That's right. He pops up in the comments sometimes.
He's a big man with an eerie presence.
Was my old computer from 1998? It felt like it. It felt like it.
Without thinking, poor man.
Like it couldn't handle streaming and a Twitch alert and recording the video. I was having to download the video from Twitch afterwards to put on YouTube. Now I don't have to wait for it to be available on Twitch. It's Scotty Riggs trying to break the TOS on Twitch with that tongue action. We've got Reese and Hacksaw Jim Duggan here. What a match we've got. Rocky King, the referee. Do I think Reese could hit a shooting star press? No. I love him. His arms are too short. Like, what happened to vaguely fat guys who look like they murder a guy at a truck stop? Power slap is what happened to them. All those dudes do power slap now. DDP is on this taping. He will be in the next episode we watch. We're watching, I think, 3.5 episodes. Hey, Cecil. Cecil Nix is here from, among other places, Mystery Wrestling. They are streaming also in very crisp 1080p this Sunday from Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. The Invisible Man and a mystery partner taking on No Nonsense in a grudge tag team match. Yes, Ghost of Burt Prentice said it. We talked about it a couple months ago. We fantasy booked who has a dirty butthole in the WCW roster. I said Reese because of his short arms. I do think Hacksaw Jim Duggan had a very clean butthole. I would say Hacksaw was more like number 2 best member of Team Canada. I thought he was hilarious. Thank you, Minister of Entertainment / Wrestling. How are the Royals doing? I don't watch baseball, but I kind of like that Lord song. Matt Foster, thank you. I was worried that going this crisp would turn people off. Like, oh, that's what you look like. Shit. Like, for those of you that weren't here the night that we argued about, not argued, we discussed who might have a dirty butthole in the WCW locker room. My theory is, if you have really clean hair on your head, like you use conditioner and you take care of it, you gotta have a clean butthole. You ain't taking care of that good of care of your hair, and then just letting the butthole go to waste. And Jim Duggan had nice hair. 7-foot Goth and 7-foot Yeti would be a dream match. Yeah, Vader had a smelly ass butthole. Yeah. Reese kicked it at 3.1 because he's a giant. Mike Sharp definitely did not have a dirty butthole. He showered all the fucking time. RBH, this is like I just went from AM to FM. Here, I'm gonna fix the headroom a little bit on the little cam ski. That's the thing. This is the same camera I've been using for the last year or so. And it looks so much better with this computer because I was able to actually use it to its capabilities. So yeah, we're still here for another hour and 40 minutes, you guys. All right, I gotta turn up Tony. Buddy Lee Parker, who somehow was able to convert his sergeant status in the Georgia State Patrol to the United States Army, coming out to that Cadet Kelly entrance music. That's the weirdest thumbs up. She's doing Word Life.
Sting wearing the red and the black, and the thing that amazes me.
Holy, look at that gas head with the kid on his shoulders. Oh shit. The United States Army is attacking England. We've got Chris Adams. Also, I feel so much less stressed. Like, computer's handling everything just fine. Whereas most of these streams, especially the past few months, I wanted to cry. There are 2 British guys and a little girl picking her nose cheering for Chris Adams. They just typed British into the stock music library, and this is the first thing that came up. Yeah, hopefully, if Chris Adams' eyes are red, Buddy Lee Parker's fucked. What the fuck was that? Sliding titty punch. Adams and Regal teamed up about a year after this when they just put all the European fellas together. Yeah, no, that's the thing, Cecil, is I would say they had about 60 wrestlers in WCW that never saw Nitro or Thunder. Or they would see Thunder sometimes, but they would never see Nitro. Like millions of dollars spent to just make sure that Worldwide was staffed.
I think Piper's got his head on the chopping block, and that's all I got to say about that. I think he's in trouble.
Scoop slam. And down goes Chris Adams.
I agree with you, Elias. But also, Chris Adams wasn't given a chance because he wasn't brought in to get a chance. He was brought in to fill a spot on Saturday night. Buddy Lee Parker was the trainer at the power plant, Ryan. He was the guy making you do all the squats. I made a joke on Buzzer the other day. By the way, I'm on Buzzer. BZZR. It's a new sports app. I'm posting things on there, along with my new coworker MVP. I posted something on there the other day. It's like, I would love to be the Conrad Thompson for Buddy Lee Parker for a podcast called Squat Talk, where Buddy Lee Parker and I just discuss how many squats we think modern wrestlers could do. Dak, I know Bischoff did 83 weeks about Regal. You know what? I asked Chris, like, hey, dude, you think MVP would, like...
a good mat technician. Should try to get Parker down. Parker on his feet. He's a menace. I mean, this guy's just...
Is my mic back there? Okay, I bumped it.
Made perfect for wrestling, but he missed him.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I asked Chris, the content dude over at Buzzer. I'm like, hey, you think MVP would ever do something stupid with me, like a stupid cameo on one of my videos? He's like, I don't know, which is very polite, a very polite way of saying no. Up and down. Am I going to send a Christmas card to MVP if I get his address? I can't grow a Conrad beard. Therapy. This is 3 days growth right here. Oh shit! That was a dope Saito suplex. Shout out Chris Adams.
Parker, just that short, squat, powerful body.
Both men back up, fireman's carry.
That would be a very funny counter. I just saw that RBH. If Chris Adams countered the super kick by being a tiny little boy. Like, where's the foot?
They're getting up slow. Yes.
MVP, I love him because he's into yacht rock. And he's also into reggae and punk. He's into just all music. He's the one oh shit, that was a good super kick. MVP's the one person that when he says that he's into a little bit of everything music-wise, it actually makes sense. Like, he actually does. Thank you, Zach. Please do. Or just tell Kyle Fletcher that I think he has amazing skin if you interview him again when they're in town in a few months. Hell yeah, see, so I love watching Asian action movies where they do better pro wrestling than pro wrestlers. Yeah, so far we're, what, 2 for 2 with wrestlers kicking out at 3?
Hi, everybody. Lee Marshall here, and I want to.
Hi, everybody. Lee Marshall here at my AA meeting.
I think those of you that have been around the block a time or two with Nitro know that on the day of the event, if we can open up a few more seats, that is exactly what we're.
I would love to know who in that locker room in Cannon has a Thunder sweater.
That on this Monday, we indeed are going to have a few more seats available, but fans, they're not going to last
RBH, but unlike David Byrne,
the
the jacket actually fits Lee Marshall.
Or even drop by a Ticketmaster. It is technically a sellout, but we haven't able to open up.
Technically a sellout, but if you give us money, we'll take it.
7:30, the hottest show on TV, WCW Monday Nitro. Now, let me show you this. You talk about something hot. This is probably going to be the biggest seller of the WCW NWO magazine. You can see that on the cover is the United States Heavyweight Champion. Goldberg,
I think I had that edition.
A great 4-page article.
Oh shit, Goldberg's doing a local promo. Hell yeah.
Storm. You talk about somebody taken by storm. We're heading into the tri-state area, Goldberg. These people are clamoring to see you in action.
You know, in New York, they like the blood and guts. They like the constant action.
Like
you guys are gonna love me.
He was about to
Doesn't matter
curse
who
there.
I'm against.
I think I would wear the Thunder
It
sweater
doesn't even matter
too.
where it is, but in Uniondale, New York, you can guarantee that you will witness the demolition of someone. And to me, it makes absolutely
Someone,
no
I will
difference who
kill
it is.
Scott
I'll give the
Putski
spear,
for
and I'll give
you,
the jackhammer,
the fans
and
of
good night.
Uniondale, New York.
I'll tell you, it's going to be an event that you're not going to want to miss. You'll be able to tell the kids about this one. And don't forget, pick up the new edition.
Yeah, we'll put you behind the stage if you give us $20. Oh shit, hey, there's a Che poster.
Oh, Nitro Girl Che on the inside, which is also not harmful to the eye.
And Scott Norton on the other side for those of you who prefer his chestiness.
For this mega event this Monday, it's Nitro for the first time coming to the Nassau Coliseum.
Yeah, Goldberg, not a classically good promo.
Seats now.
But hey, he concussed people, so he didn't have to be.
Back on Worldwide Wrestling, still to come. Diamond Dallas Page And Saturn in our feature bout this Sunday, of course, the big one, the Great American Bash.
God, I need both those shirts.
It will be the Macho Man Randy Savage.
I don't know where I would wear
Roddy
them.
Piper on one team against Hollywood Hogan and
Because I would not like wear those to work or anything.
The
But
tag match is over. Piper and Savage will go at it one-on-one.
Knicks or Spurs, I don't know. Whoever's nicer. I don't watch sports.
Fans, that's coming up this Sunday, and of course, what's going to happen in that tag team match when four of the biggest stars ever will go at it. We'll talk about that.
See, I work in a law office, and if I wore a polo with a logo on it, they would like lose their minds. Oh shit, we got a Japanese wrestler. How do I know? They all use the same fucking music. Steven J. Neptune Man, thank you for that sub, my dog. Oh shit! Tokyo Magnum, aka Magnum Tokyo, and Judo Suwa. Ultimo Dragons, boys. Magnum Tokyo, who is finally back in the Toryumon / Dragon Gate space. Yeah, I'll vote for both teams to have a good time. I don't know who's on either. Wimby, is that cartoon character? I'm saying Uno, yes. Well, Uno could book him to show up and do commentary. That'd be fun. Uno doing commentary for Mystery with a guy who doesn't speak English. That'd still be fun. Hey, this is a fun little thing. La Parka and Psychosis.
And he has the chair, wielding the chair that has been effective against everyone.
Yeah, their Tron screen is just the Mexican flag.
Yeah, it fired him up even more.
Love that guy. Oh shit, look at these kids.
Exactly.
Don't even know what that dance move is. Yeah, full worldwide point. Shout out to the Death Valley Driver crew, including Reverie, who is in the chat every week. This will be fun. I'm sure I think I've seen this before, but hey, we're all watching it together and being pals. Yeah, unlike Burt Prentice, WCW actually found the correct Mexican flag. No, it wasn't Burt. It was UCW, I think. No, it was Burt. It was Burt. Sorry, UCW didn't put up flags. I'm gonna do the Parkas of the Ring. This one, LA Park. The current one, I think 3, maybe a 4th one.
And a great move by Suwa to counter that. Tag is made. They both said that they would work as a team. That they would.
I always love stopping a match so you could strike. Yeah, AAA La Parka was a different person. He passed away, and now there's a new one. Fidra Hero, thank you so much for the follow.
They're two great athletes.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, Savage, still part of the NWO. I don't care what colors they are, and still emotionally a mess. And Piper is in trouble.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Worldwide is Giant normally wasn't asked to chokeslam everybody. If this was on Nitro, yeah, the match would already be done. LA Park is the original. He's still working. He's still as much of a carny motherfucker as ever, and we love him for it.
La Parka, biggest of the luchadors, couldn't keep up with the speed and Psychosis. He telegraphed that one.
Boy, speed is the operative word here, guys.
Guys, why look like
guys.
Well, I was talking to all the fans and the girls too, and our production people.
Tony being very woke, saying that guys is gender neutral.
Well, never mind. Oh, forearm shot and all the way down to the floor, and a drop kick outside goes Judo Suwa. Up on top and across.
Yeah, I would have too, Cecil. So don't feel too bad.
Where's he going?
Oh fuck! Also, double mad. Not only doing the moonsault, but doing it on that stage. Almost a guaranteed opportunity to fuck up your ankle. Oh shit! Arabian moonsaults. Did Mr. Iguana ever work in the territories? You mean like St. Louis? Portland? No. Are you asking him, like, did he work like Mexican indies? I believe so. Now I want to see Mr. Iguana Russell like Rip Oliver in Portland. That's fucking amazing. S.A. Rios calling you a fucking mark. Yeah, Larry being like, hey man, we have more than just dudes watching us. Mr. Iguana worked for Joe Blanchard. I mean, there are a ton of indies in Mexico. There are like 1,000 shows every day. AAA on CMLL are the big ones. But, shit. I've known Cubs fan long enough to know that, like, there are a million wrestlers in Mexico. Joe Blanchard is Tully's dad, Dex.
And does that exist now with Bret Hart? You know,
The crash is still going. All of the canceled wrestlers from America getting plenty of work down there. Oh, that ruled. Fuzzy Bass, unfortunately, not active in Mexico. Yeah, that's the thing, is if you're an American, you can find work in Mexico. It just might not be for a place that anybody's ever heard of. But you can find work there. Yeah, I love, not the girl they focused on, but the girl next to her was going way more nuts for La Parka. Yeah, La Parka was a cruiserweight because he was a Mexican. He was like 250 pounds. He was an actual heavyweight, but like even in the video game, in Revenge, he was just put with the cruiserweights.
Psychosis came in right behind him. Winners, La Parka and Psychosis.
That was a fun match.
Hungry. Why wait? Get a sticker. Then still a lot more to come, but right now, you talking about a jaw dropper.
Yeah, Mark Jindrak was a long-time CMLL roster member. I believe he wrestled in both. Big star there. We got Chris Jericho coming up. Oh, the days of my... No, it's not Chris Jericho. This fucker stole Chris Jericho's music. It's Brett Hamner, who would go on to be, for one match, one half of the Master Blasters, with pantyhose on his head, and later would go on to be Big Dick Hurts in ECW. I am not making that up. Matt Foster, your neighbor is Mark Jindrak? What? You should get in as his James Romero, helping him with his YouTube channel. Oh, hell yeah. Here's the man, Rick Fuller, who's still popping around. I don't think he's working anymore, but I've seen him at a couple of indie shows. Like, wrestlers I'm friends with have taken pictures with him in the Massachusetts area. So we have Big Dick Hurts against the man with the biggest dick in the locker room, I assume. Rick Fuller.
One of those guys when you walk in a dark alley and see him, you just faint.
Not to be confused with Kurt Fuller.
And Fuller both towering around 6'6" here.
Hey Gio, thanks for being here. I'm watching. I'll be watching wrestling anyway. You guys are just hanging out with me, and I appreciate that.
By the year here, I picked the perfect time to go.
I'm thankful for the hang.
Maybe you did. From the neutral position into a side headlock.
Tony DeVito lives up there, and it was in upstate New York. Tony DeVito's still active. He because I log into Facebook maybe once a month, it reads all the other shit on my phone, and it's like, oh, you want to see shit about like shindies everywhere. Tony DeVito's like the hardcore champion right now for some promotion in Florida. Nice, Cena Mark. I can't see you, but you're there.
Great reversal.
Hey, Bowser. Yeah. Oh shit. Rick. Yeah. Brett Hamner is awful.
Never stick it over a shoulder.
No, because you'll get a hip toss or get a back elbow. And Rick Fuller having a good time here. He's almost trying to.
Brett Hamner is, yeah. Spaghetto lasagna. Thank you for the follow. Is that Italian brain rot that my kid talks about?
They're both dependent I mean, they're power men, but got to learn the science.
I love a good shiny singlet. Optimum Vision, yes. We are. I'm on my new laptop. We are streaming in 1080p tonight for the first time ever. All right, Dax. Thank you for changing your name. A little easier to pronounce, Cena Mark.
Got the big man up.
Oh, that's dude. You live in a star-studded neighborhood, man.
Fuller seeks refuge in the corner now. And goes into
The
the
Dick
midsection.
Fuller. Yeah, do you think Robert Parker like rolled up the leg of his jeans or his shorts? Rick Fuller just pops out the side.
Top turnbuckle.
Oh, that's right. It was it Rick Fuller and was it Brian Malonis was his opponent in that match? Fred McGriff.
Hamner back in there again.
I swear Brian Malonis was in that match where like Vince McMahon did the run-in. Okay, you have Fuller versus Malonis. Okay, yes. Cecil also confirms. How crazy is that, by the way? That Brian Malonis was in that match with Rick Fuller.
Battle of the big bruisers there, guys.
Well, you can tell they didn't exactly move.
Big bruisers, and by bruisers he means heavy fellas. Like, how scary is it? Like, you could tell his head didn't come near the mat.
Out of consciousness, that will drain you.
But that's freaky. Got Van Hammer coming up here. This Rick Fuller's like.
The Great American Bag. It's this Sunday, fans. It's very easy. You can call your local cable
Yeah, his
operator
legs.
for
Yeah,
pay-per-view.
that would happen
It's
sometimes with the
pay-per-view.
Owen Driver. The guy's legs would like go crooked.
Direct
And it looks
tickets.
scary.
Also on the Dish
Oh my
Network,
God.
radio
Ugh.
covers and
Mike Tolbert.
satellite dish. You can contact
He might be the worst wrestler I've ever seen on national television. He's up there with Adrian Byrd and Dave Burkhead. He's a power plant guy who he's bad. Like, he spent 2 years in the power plant and you cannot tell.
Whatever's remaining at WCW, I'm talking about James J. Dillon.
Who's the worst wrestler on TV right now? It's gotta be someone in NXT.
These guys can
Van Hammer is the opponent. I thought he was wrestling Diamond Dallas Page.
fight amongst themselves. Let them destroy each
Oh no,
other.
the
Man,
tape's
I'm worried
messing
about
up.
his pipe.
The tape is revolting
Like a man without
against
country.
the match.
Roddy Piper, Randy Savage,
Paperclip Mike, I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Besides, you got a partner you can't trust.
After they face that duo, Piper and Savage will go at it one-on-one.
Like, we watched a Mike Tolbert match on here one time where he got whipped to the corner and he, like, couldn't make it to the other corner. He, like, curved and just turned around. Well, it's filler because they're, oh my God. Yeah, thank God it's not technical difficulties from my end. Yeah, he like kind of U-turns and then just stands there and it's like, where the fuck's the corner at?
That's a little mat tagging. There you go.
Oh my God, Van Hammer just did a kip up. And it freaked out the tape.
Not bad for a guy about 6'7".
It's like the match is being remixed.
With a hard scoop slam. And he's gonna, I thought he was gonna shoot him on the outside.
Van Hammer was there
Behind the man.
forever,
And send him into the top
Ghost of Burt
turnbuckle.
Well, he
Pernus.
used the hammer lock for leverage there.
Oh,
He's a big guy.
I'm gonna whip you and then run and stop and do a kick. I love it. I love it.
How quickly the tide will turn when you
Oh shit,
the thumb.
It really will. Tolbert now will hook him. Whoa.
this is the best Mike Tolbert match I've ever seen.
And a cover by Tolbert. It's a,
Like, by far.
only a 2 count, that, or 1 count actually, says Nick Patrick.
I assume these, because Van Hammer was a power plant guy. He would go to the power plant all the time and hang out with DDP. I assume these two went and practiced this match for like 6 weeks. Yeah, Tolbert was a power plant guy, yep.
Van Hammer.
Not getting up quick. Van Hammer.
Two
big man.
turntables and the
One down.
tracking's off.
Neither men are getting up very
Love
quick,
it.
but Van Hammer showing his strength and his power. Fielding from the top by his hair. And now Van Hammer circles
Name
the man.
one good Van Hammer match I can actually recall. I'll name two.
Right there, one
Van
of the
Hammer
38s
versus
of a
Cactus Jack at the
chokehold,
November
right to the
91 Clash of the
sleeper.
Champions and the January 92 Clash of the Champions. Cecil, yeah. I knew Cecil was going to say that. Those matches are his jam.
Van Hammer is the winner on WCW Worldwide Wrestling.
Why even bother wearing the shirt?
That thing hanging in there.
That's a,
I don't know, but I'd yank it.
all right.
Hey, Refs as Wizards. Hello. Glad to have you here. A new era in Deep Cuts live history tonight. Yeah, that shirt is pointless. It's just all the titties are out. Well, that's what I meant by they are jaded. Yeah, I said it incorrectly, Cecil, but yes.
The NWO will be there as well. I guess that means everybody's.
What if WCW ran a show in this era and Lee Marshall had to be like, well, the NWO won't be there?
15th, and that means Nitro, only the hottest thing
Yeah, do you think I could go to the Ticketmaster
Monday,
here in
the 15th.
Indiana and get tickets for the
Lee Marshall, I
Uniondale
want
Nitro?
everybody in the tri-state area to know just how
Green Boy,
many
I have not
people
been to
have
Long
involved in
Island.
bringing WCW
I've been to
Monday Nitro
Maryland.
into the Nassau
I've been to
Coliseum
Jersey. I've
this
been to New
coming
York City.
Monday,
I've never been to Long
of course,
Island.
The chairman of our WCW
I don't know why I said
executive committee,
Maryland.
James J. Dillon. I'm going to talk to
With those
JJ in a
other
minute about this big event coming
places
in the
much
Nassau
closer.
Coliseum. But I also
No, Brian
want
Clark was
fans
trained by
to
Ox
know
Baker.
that we are going to have some tickets available the day of the event. We now know how much room our set's going to take, our cameras, just how much room we are actually going to need inside.
I
the venue.
love that
As
they
it
use the
turns
same
out,
set
we're
every
going to be
week,
able to
and they
open up a few, and
couldn't
I mean
tell
few being the
how much
operative
space it was
word
going
on
to
this,
take.
a few seats
Ox,
in Uniondale.
Ox
get
didn't
over to
actually
the
kill
Coliseum
anybody
Monday, that's this coming
with
Monday,
it,
the
but somebody
day of the
did die
event,
during a
and make
match
sure
he
you
was
are
in,
part of
so he
this
got to say
Monday
that he
Nitro
killed him.
live at the Nassau Coliseum. As I said, one of the men responsible for bringing Nitro.
Yeah, Van
into
Hammer
New
did
York,
do a
the
Big
chairman of our
Japan
executive
run,
committee,
teaming with
JJ
Zandig,
Dillon.
Rev
I mean,
Ray.
JJ, I wouldn't swap jobs with you for all the money in New York.
They did this
Not only
sick
but everything
finish.
going on in the NWO,
It was like
the
a,
Wolfpack, WCW.
it was
Man,
the
have you got
Brian
your work cut out
Cage
for you.
superplex, and then you roll through and hand the guy off to the other partner, and then he climbs up and does a superplex. It's sick as hell.
my answering machine to say, guys, I'm sorry, this event
Ox
is
Baker,
flat
but it's a
sold out.
cow that makes
Now, I
cakes.
hear that there have been a lot of
Love
working
it.
behind the scenes.
I hope
trying
that
to see if we
character
can't
pops up in the
reposition some of our,
Infinity Rumble.
cameras and maybe move the set a little bit just to open up a few seats. And I'm really
Nobody
glad
else
that,
wanted to do a
our
promo, so
technical
JJ
people are
Dillon's
trying to do
here.
this because some of the greatest wrestling fans in the world are right out
They
here
did
on Long
PTRF,
Island,
that's where
and
I saw
would hate
it.
to have anybody be disappointed because let's face it, Nitro is the hottest show on cable
It is the
television,
hottest
and it's the
show.
hottest ticket when we come to town, and all you fans won't be disappointed. Like Lee said, call the box office, or maybe a few seats left.
We'll see
Hey,
you this Monday.
Luis. Hello. Glad to have you.
Here's a look at what's
That's
on
my
tap
computer
next
right
week
there, by
here
the way,
on
the new one.
Worldwide Wrestling. We're going to see young man Johnny Swinger.
Johnny Swinger, baby. The Nassau Coliseum box office phone number is now an auto shop. Wayne Bloom in a singles match. That's right, Red Wolf Sam. Barbarian with Jimmy Hart in his casual suit.
Jimmy Hart next week.
And the power.
I always have issues pronouncing your name. B Revolticon. It's working out great. Again, I'm using 1% of CPU space or energy or strength or whatever, and I am streaming the highest quality I've ever streamed, and I'm recording it natively. So, going great. Wayne Bloom was with Mike Enos. The Heroin Boys. We got Saturn against DDP. Wayne Bloom's kid wasn't an NXT. He was God, what was his name? He was the Come Tuesday guy.
Maybe a Mad Max kind of.
Some Bishop, maybe?
Saturn reminds me of Arn Anderson, the enforcer, when the
Von Wagner, thank you. Why did I not? How did I get Bishop? Yeah, Von Wagner, who ended up doing a Ring of Honor match last year as like an enhancement guy, which was funny because he's like 6'9" and jacked. I forget who he was working, but they definitely were not 6'9". Yeah, Von Wagner's Wayne Bloom's kid. Vince McMahon thought he was going to main event WrestleMania.
And of course, they won.
He was supposed to be the last Vince McMahon guy.
They won the World Tag Team Championship.
DDP, here's my Yogi.
Because it was not an official match.
Did he really wrestle Leo Rush? That's how bad the size difference was? I thought it was maybe like Silver and Reynolds. Yeah, only good things I have with the channel. Hell yeah. Harry Saturn with hair. That's how you know this was recorded months in advance.
Well, that's not going to help DDP. He's going to have to keep his eye on the clock, even though Saturn...
That is weird that Hammer was in full flock regalia in a match that aired in June. Refs was Wizards. Thank you, thank you. Oh, he wrestled the Gates of Agony. Okay, that's... Like, he didn't wrestle Leo Rush. Which kind of kills their gimmick, because... what was I gonna say? Because, like, they're big, but they're not that tall. Silver was at Dynamite, like, 3 weeks ago, I want to say, because they used him in a segment with MJF. But yeah, it is weird he hasn't wrestled. The team has been Uno and Reynolds on Ring of Honor TV. But Reynolds is also doing another gimmick on the Indies now. He's doing like a sexy magician thing. Yeah, he was in the bald one. He just walks up and like starts flexing at MJF.
Nice little trick of the trade right there. Saturn again. No slouch. Studied Kempo for years. Former martial art. Very direct.
Rod Till, glad you're here for the streak of streams. Yeah, I saw a picture of Alex Reynolds' new gimmick. He has like a eyes wide shut mask, and like he's got like a flowing shirt. Mark Curtis, referee.
And Saturn with a rear chin lock slows the pace of this match down.
Yeah, he wants Diamond Dallas on the corner.
Yeah, that's see. So I was gonna. That's the vibe I'm getting from Reynolds. Is yeah. I didn't want to spell it out too much, but yeah, that's how I'm. I don't want to say he's probably not getting renewed next run, but yeah, it's a shame. I like the Dark Order.
Raven has agreed to have Saturn.
I like Silver and Reynolds as a team. Old Beaver boys. Hate when a guy's doing a chin lock and he lets go to push himself up. Also, but I do love that the flock, since they couldn't sit in the crowd at Universal, had to make their own front row.
Saturn cinches in the rear chin lock on Diamond Dallas Page. Another bizarre matchup will be David versus Goliath, literally. We're talking about one of the biggest men. There you see him right there.
Horace looks like he's having the worst day of his life.
Against one of the great cruiserweights, Juventud Guerrero. It's all this Sunday, fans. The Great American Bash.
DDP. DDP. Yeah, Saturn in WCW was so much better than Saturn in WWE. Hey, Merchant. Baggin. Hello.
He's even taping them ribs for months.
Into the corner. Back elbow caught DDP again.
Oh. It's like the new metal cover of this match.
But Saturn.
Oh. It is crazy for a group that did a heroin gimmick where most of the members actually did have drug problems. They're all still alive. Except for, God, you literally said it and I lost the chat. Besides Hammer, yes. Godelson, thank you for the follow. It's WBF Jack Superstar Saturn to me. Hey, man. I prefer Saturday Night to Jacked, but I like Jacked too. Even though once you watch enough Jacked, you realize they're all just doing the same match over and over. DDP. Yeah, no, both guys wrestled in jeans, an accidental street fight. That's my guy. Throw it up. Arms out to a T. Hulk it up. Attention. Shoulders back, chest out. Daddy, shake it out. Get a water. Wade Box is still alive. He is a member of the flock. If anybody's ever seen that picture. No, you won't. You will not see me at the Great American Bash.
Hi, everyone. It's time for WCW.
Hi, Tony.
Quad
Boss. Todd Griffith. Whatever the fuck that is. Weird to find a WCW guy even I don't know who he is. Yeah, that guy's so psyched for Todd Griffith. As are those two 14-year-old girls. Yeah, fell off that can.
We'll be talking a lot during the course of this program about Bash at the Beach.
Todd Griffith versus, I think, Glacier? That is a horrible spray tan. You're in Florida, dude. Just go outside for an hour. He's a young boy, yeah. It is Glacier. Our boy Ray.
Of course it will.
I have, yeah, Ghost of Apprentice. I have no idea who the fuck Todd Griffith is.
Than we first saw a few years back when he arrived in the sport. And I've said it before, Larry.
I'm pretty sure Cage Match is accurate when they say that Scott Vick had more dark matches in the WWF than he did any matches in WCW. He had so many dark matches. I think there was like a year where Scott Vick was on the road every week with the WWF, and they told him, dude, you don't even have to live at developmental anymore. Because they were like, we're going to call you up. And then they fired him.
In the shadows of someone else's greatness. Glacier found out the same way. Nice guys.
Like, he worked dark matches every week from like late 2000 until like almost the end of 2003, almost beginning 2003.
This one-on-one matchup. Glacier has been very
yeah, Steve Bradley might have more dark matches than Scott Vick, but it's close.
Of officials in WCW claiming that his
and he's another one that was getting told all the time, hey, you're getting called up soon. We promise. And then they fired him. Glacier never held a WCW title. No.
Well, it could be what he's telling himself to build
except for the one in my heart.
No doubt in your
he was the United States champion of my heart.
Going to win. I mean, that's
not the world champion, though. Yes, Scott Vick and Joey Legend, as we have established on these streams before, was his full name. Bradley, wow! Cage Match has got sick weight 4 more dark matches than Steve Bradley. 7 Foot Goth, somebody did dig through Cage Match. And, like, there's very little on 7 Foot Goth. There's another guy named Goth in Georgia that is not 7 Foot Goth.
Glacier's starting to think at least he escaped. The old ploy, the old tactic of when the momentum.
Todd Griffith, for a guy who probably tells people how proud he is of his hair, doesn't have great hair. It's very thin, very wispy. Bradley versus Vick was 21 of those dark matches. Imagine being a dark match guy and having and working a guy so many times that you just look at him and go, you're going to do the same thing as last night? Yeah. For your dark match. If the locals are just like shitting their pants and you guys go out and do your usual 5.
And again, Griffin better start getting Glacier on the mat, because when Glacier's on his feet, he's got
the Dups also did a lot of dark matches in that era against the Mean Street Posse.
And that's what he's got right now. Griffith down to one knee. Glacier. Well, Glacier wasted a lot of time back to the point of attack that time, and enabling Griffith now to get a couple of blows in.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the ads tonight. I didn't suck
like
that
many.
many.
I'll tell you that.
Well, Glacier taking some shortcuts, but he's learned the hard way too. And again, frustrations build, and guys change their attitude.
Glacier try to roll him up.
I've never seen somebody fail to grab someone for a schoolboy.
And he chops him down.
He goes for the schoolboy and just takes a back bump.
Into the ropes, try to hip toss him out. Good.
Oh, nobody's hitting hip tops on the
Join us a lot here
stream.
this week. Full arm dragon twist, and there's a knee to the midsection.
Yeah, still hasn't learned quite enough.
Yeah, Glacier got a few
Right now,
thousand
series.
from
Go ahead,
Kasayashi
Glacier,
and
you
Cannon.
got him down. Now get him down. No, not. He's going up to the ropes.
Well, he really circled the wagons getting up there as well.
He circled the wagons.
Glacier nails it.
Just wanted too much too soon.
Yeah, Red Wolf Sam, that was a constant on AEW Dark for a while.
So Glacier,
As my friend Chris Zellner says. Oh shit, Cryonic kick to the back of the head.
he won't get up.
Merchant Baggin, I would go Taka Michinoku. Taka's music was sick as
You know,
hell.
you get up, Larry, you stagger to your feet. And all
It's
of a
so
sudden
sick
the
that he
lights
still
go up.
uses like a remix of it now.
Todd talked to somebody in about an hour and asked, did I win the match?
Yeah,
So
Glacier's
find out.
not watching any of the other matches in the back. Oh, Chris Adams did that? Well, I mean, they feuded over the super kick, so.
Your winner here on WCW Worldwide Wrestling. What a program. You said earlier the Barbarian, the British Bulldog. How are men going?
By the way, the
at it?
main event of the show is Barbarian versus British Bulldog in June 1998. The last show had DDP, who was an actual main eventer.
Well, right here, I mean, Glacier threw him in right underneath the chin, right in the throat.
Bound down, ba-dum, bound, down, 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 down. That was not the neck breaker, that was the neck cracker, maybe? The neck adjuster?
That was right from behind. He woke up.
Oh yeah, Barbarian and Bulldog in like 92 would have been cool. Bulldog was not on his way out yet, but he would be probably 5 months after this. They fired him when he was hooked up to an IV in the hospital, clinging on for dear life.
Thanks for joining us for WCW.
This is
Action
before
today. In fact,
Bulldog.
we've got
I mean,
more
Bulldog's
great
back was
action
already
upcoming
pretty
for you.
fucked,
As you can
but
see here on the
he
cover of the
ruined it
brand
even
new
worse when he
WCW
landed on that
NWO
trap door.
magazine. It is Goldberg, a man who has literally stood this sport, as well as a number of opponents, on its head. I want to remind
Jimmy
you
Hart
also
was not
about
the
next
booker for
great
Worldwide.
pay-per-view
Nope.
event. That is Bash at the Beach. It's July 12th, coming from America's finest city, San Diego, California. Call your
That's
pay-per-view
who?
operator right now and get in
I mean,
live,
San
be
Diego
part of
seems
all the
fine,
action.
but
you can see it also
where'd
on
that
direct
come
tickets
from?
with DirecTV. The Dish Network has.
Yeah, you
Bash
think
at
any of the
Beach,
main
and of course,
eventers showed up to like
Satellite
Worldwide
Dish holders, please
tapings and
contact
like,
Turner Premier.
I don't know,
I wanna
disorderly
reference
conduct
again this
for like
magazine
the
and bring in
Undertaker
man
back
who
there
we see here
taping
on
their
the
fists
cover.
up?
Goldberg. It says so
Another
in
Goldberg
big block
promo.
letters. The whole
Wow.
sport is referring to you as the future. That is quite a load to carry even on your broad
Yeah,
shoulders.
Saturday Night was Jimmy Hart's
Terry,
baby,
but
the
I'm
end of
honored to do it.
99, early
I think that
2000.
If, anybody can do
It is actually San Diego's slogan.
I'm here to
Pretty
bring us
cock-
to a new era, okay? What's done is done. Hopefully, I can represent the future of wrestling. You never know. Each match is a different
But you never
match.
know.
You never know.
Maybe the
how
next
good
one I
you're gonna
break
be
my
until
neck
the
and
next time you step in the ring.
paralyzed.
I never worry about what I did in the past. I always worry about what comes up in the future. So I take this responsibility on my back, and hopefully I can put as many opponents on their back as humanly possible. So I don't think it could be on.
It looks
better
like he has
Well,
3
so far,
heads
putting people on their
with those
back has not
traps.
been much of a problem for this man. As you can see, it says there right there in black and white, the future. We're talking about Goldberg. And
Oh,
again,
he
fans, a
absolutely
reminder
did.
about
You know
WCW's
Goldberg
next
paced
big
back and
mega
forth.
event,
What
Bash
what
at
can
the
I
Beach
finish
from
this
San
promo
Diego.
with?
Pay-per-view,
Better
direct
tag team
tickets,
disorderly
Dish
conduct
Network,
with the Nasty
satellite
Boys.
owners,
Nasty Boys.
contact Turner Premier, and you know what?
They had the Steiners
Goldberg's
match.
The future of this sport.
At Halloween
The future
Havoc
of this
90,
sport is in very,
which is
very
legit one of the
strong
best
hands.
tag matches of the 90s.
Fans still to come in this program. The Barbarian goes one-on-one against the British Bulldog.
Look at Larry's
Also, Larry's gonna be
tie.
talking about the Great American Bash. And next week, a
Why was
complete rundown
everyone in
of what went
WCW
down for the Great
obsessed with the
American
Three
Bash
Stooges in this
last
era?
Sunday.
DDP used to
So
wear
we've seen
Three
how Dennis
Stooges
Rodman returned to the side of Hollywood
shirts
Hogan.
all the
We head to the Bash
time.
at the Beach. Obviously, Rodman's going to be a force in NWO Hollywood.
So Rod still is going to find out the difference between wrestling and basketball one more time. Obviously, he didn't learn enough the first time he got in that ring. because the big
Wow,
difference,
Ghetto
Rod,
the
we don't
Obscure
get
has
beat
that
down.
same Three
We don't
Stooges
have
tie.
Time out. Team Hollywood or not. Watch out for the red and white.
Larry
Watch
must
out for
have
the
gone
red
to a
flag. It's the buzz
funeral.
term right now. Fans, let's go back to the ring.
Does that make
On
Shabani Moe or
Worldwide
Curly?
Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is the
Larry
number one
covered
star.
Larry on the tie, hey.
Introducing first, from Havana, Cuba, Fidel Sierra.
Fidel Sierra, one of those men who certainly has been around this sport for many, many years. Very tough, and he's flexed over his head quite a bit here, Larry. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, well, he's got himself in shape because these guys they're getting faster by the day here, and the competition level is so tough. It boils down to who's got more endurance. And this guy.
Will Fidel Sierra be wearing a mask? He will not. I was going to say that before my mic cord unplugged itself. Wayne Bloom against Fidel Sierra. A main event anywhere between St. Paul and the Lake of Minnetonka. Lake Minnetonka, not the Lake of Minnetonka. Better commentator Tony Schiavone or Jim Ross. Jim Ross had higher peaks. Tony was very good when motivated.
Good shape, good physical shape, and
I'd say Jim Ross overall. I mean, if you just go off of the last 5 years, definitely Tony.
Wayne Bloom and Fidel Sierra.
Yeah,
This one-on-one matchup here on Worldwide Wrestling, and here we go. Bloom wasting no time. He goes to the midsection, staggers Sierra, and now pounds away the side of the head here. Whoop. Sierra holds his ground and hip-tosses him out of the near side ropes. Missed an elbow drop. Bloom quick to the attack. Boy, Bloom has come to fight here. Look at this. You can see it in his face.
No, he's always ready. Like I said, very aggressive man. He's got a lot of confidence in himself.
Yeah, beat the mask on him.
And he's having problems.
Big fan of having the word Bloom on your ass.
Sierra hit the top turnbuckle hard.
All those Minneapolis boys love to fight. It's just too cold for too long. There's nothing else to do up there. Freeze and fight.
Sierra fighting out of the corner, but Bloom will not.
Dude, the WCW ring made the best sound. And it sucks that, like, nobody makes rings like the WCW ring anymore.
And he'll stay on you, too. He's not going to...
They had, like, the wood frame that, like, made that real good, like, almost like a clap when guys would bump on it.
Fans, as you know, the Great American Bash was last Sunday, and we're
You could tell it was real humid out there because Fidel Sierra's hair's getting real big.
About the card for Bash of the Beach. That was an elbow over the ropes.
That was an elbow off of the ropes. Why does Tony sound like he's doing commentary for WCW Mayhem?
Oh, got a 2 count.
Yeah, Bloom delayed a little.
Yeah, somebody absolutely should. I agree, Rev Rick. Problem is, like, old AWA TV, especially the AWA TV at the end, nobody watches it. So, and it doesn't get posted on those social media accounts that do all the nostalgia stuff. So it's not going to become a big enough thing for some young kid to steal. But they absolutely should, I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, Sierra, because he's got a big neck, and sometimes big neck means you got a lot less movement. So it's a lot easier to put pressure on a guy with a neck like Sierra.
Is Ming on here? I don't know. Honestly, didn't really look at the match listings other than I saw that Benoit was on the first episode, so we skipped it.
Sierra had trimmed down, was looking great, but I don't think he expected this. There's a headbutt. Sierra trying to mount a comeback. Very tough when you're on your knees like that. And a man has
you can tell Wayne Bloom is over this WCW run because he stopped bleaching his hair. Yeah, the roots... Like, he dyed it once when he got signed, and then he was done. Now, Barbarian is on this episode. I don't think Ming is. Nick Patrick, get out of his face, you dork.
Pierre just squirmed out of that in the nick of time, and Bloom's on him again. This guy loves to win. Into the corner, a back elbow again.
Fidel Sierra working babyface here, which is weird.
Double underhook. The butterfly suplex. 1, 2. This one's over.
Wayne Bloom, 40 years old here, apparently. 40-year-old Goosey.
You're going to see his arm go up.
All right, one more time, living legend.
One more time, living legend, if that is your real name. What? Why did he touch his hair? Weirdo. Up next is who's the hacker gonna hack into? Billy Kidman. Always love hacking into a video. I think Von Wagner is done wrestling, Ryan. He did one Ring of Honor match we talked about last year. But other than that, I think he's done.
Coming up this Monday, They're going to be with you in Jackson.
Oh, hey, Raven came out with
If you look at
Kidman.
this,
That's nice of him.
Kidman and the flock making their way out here, Larry.
Here comes Kidman, too. I hear the guy's full of life.
I love that. That kid rules. That kid went to the computer lab during the computer lab period at school and just typed in, oh, don't do that, Scotty, stop. He went to computer lab instead of playing Oregon Trail. He just typed in all the members of the flock, and then he asked permission to print out a page, and he brought it to WCW Worldwide.
And very, very strong as well. Bart Sawyer will make his way in here on Worldwide.
Oh, smart Bart Sawyer. Roddy Piper's, and I'm saying this because this is what Roddy called him. He was Roddy Piper's cocksucker. All right, Cal Bloom wrestled in March. Thank you, Gino. I assume it was in Minnesota. You know, Bart Sawyer was Roddy Piper's assistant. And when, for some reason, Roddy would refer to his personal assistants as his cocksuckers. Johnny Fairplay was once one of Roddy Piper's cocksuckers.
Well, stop the movement of Kidman. Yeah, you've got to stop the movement. Kidman can move.
Sawyer over the top. Kidman goes down.
And you knew Bart Sawyer was a Roddy Piper guy because he ripped off Roddy's promos worse than Bruce Pritchard. Bart Sawyer did not come out in that segment with Piper on that Nitro. One of his other cocksuckers was in that segment, though.
It certainly will.
Again, that's what Roddy called them, not me. If you would like to cancel Roddy in the afterlife, feel free. But don't cancel me.
Pulling down on the head once again.
Yeah, Red Wolf Sam. Bart Sawyer's a decent wrestler. Always liked watching him on Burt Prentice shows.
Valiantly trying to get back up here. But Kidman, scoop slap.
Paperclip Mike, that's awesome. That is so dope.
So quick. Up. And a guillotine leg drop.
I've considered downloading Oregon Trail just to play it once or twice. Yankee Hawk.
Not giving up here, and there's a pretty picture.
The flockage.
See, I've never watched Survivor. I just know the story of him lying about his grandma.
Raven from Canyon.
Wait, Cal Bloom wrestled on Mr. Hughes' retirement show?
Really not a member of the flock.
Was that in Minnesota, or did he drive to Georgia?
Well, Saturn, I think, the toughest member out there, but it's because he still has some individuality. And again, you talk about Canyon or Mortis.
Somebody asked me on Blue Sky yesterday who I thought from WCW would die first of dysentery traveling the Oregon Trail. Oregon Trail. My reply was Buddy Landell.
Here comes Kidman once again. Kidman picks him up.
I will take that tip, Refs' Wizards. Thank you.
He only had 2 count.
Better quit scratching when you're trying to pull a man's leg over his shoulders. Kidman didn't get it high enough.
What you gonna do, huh?
Okay, Cecil, with the story behind the Johnny Fairplay grandma story. Fairplay had his buddy Thunder D on call and told him when he showed up to say that Fairplay's grandma died. What didn't make TV is that the first thing that Thunder D actually said was, they fired Roddy Piper. Fucking love it. Johnny Fairplay, such a carny little shit. Bless his heart.
Well, let's see what transpires here. Sunset flip 1, 2.
The top rope sunset flip never made sense to me. You're taking a flip bump off the top rope just to make a guy fall down. Do I think Buddy Landell was his own worst enemy? I think Buddy Landell was everybody's own. He was his own worst enemy in a way that nobody else who has ever lived has been his own worst enemy. Hey, he hit that for once. Luis, I am sorry to hear that. All the best with that. That's awful. But hey, I'm happy we're here to get you through it. Keep fighting, my friend. Buddy Landell was a damn prince. I love Buddy Landell. He's one of my favorite wrestlers ever. I'm just saying, when that guy never saw an opportunity that he couldn't ruin. I just watched, I think yesterday, I watched the Smoky Mountain I Quit match that he did with Tim Horner, where he got fired for when the referee put the mic in his face instead of like selling, but he started singing Blue Moon. Hilarious. And then Cornette flipped a table over in the locker room and fired him.
Right now, we invite you to listen to this. And the action continues from Universal Studios.
I love how it was edited to sound that to look like Tony was like, listen to this cool sound effect I found. Johnny Swinger, accompanied by his own name. Oh my God, Johnny Swinger versus Evan Courageous. That guy hates Johnny Swinger.
Obviously, Swinger's not too shy.
No, he's not. Larry, a lot of things have been going on in the world of pro wrestling. Of course, with Dennis Rodman making his appearance once again.
Johnny Swinger, to quote old Johnny Blood.
And certainly the fact that NWO Hollywood.
How much oil is in this match?
Miss Elizabeth became the administrative assistant. Eric Bischoff.
There was a kid wearing a Sting mask on his mom's shoulders doing this like he was smoking. What the fuck? Why the sleeves? Why not? Johnny Swinger out here dressed like a sexy baked potato. Against Evan Courageous before he braided his hair.
Now, of course, we see Team Hollywood scramble, grabbing at every.
I cannot believe that his shoot last name is Courageous. It's the Greek spelling. It's not courageous like the word.
Questions in our sport, and that's why you got to see every program. Nitro, Thunder, Worldwide, especially the pay-per-view telecast. You never know what's going to happen.
What if they go after Goldberg?
Like, Courageous looks like his bottoms and Swinger's jacket should be part of the same costume. He does look a little bit like indie run Pac from behind, yeah.
And I say they, I think they're.
I am aware of Kaiju Big Battle. Shout out to my buddy Ian, who is very closely entwined with the boys at Kaiju Big Battle, where danger can happen.
And a good go behind into a hammerlock by Swinger.
Ian, I know sometimes lurks, doesn't hang out in the chat as much, but he'll either watch on VOD or he'll have me on in the background. Hope Ian's doing well.
That's what wise is the guys up. If you can last the test of time. Whoa!
Good move, drop kick.
Swinger's jaw.
The wrestlers in the locker room used to call Evan Courageous the Lex Luger of the cruiserweights, and this is at an era where Lex Luger was not as good as he used to be. So it's not like they're saying it's like, oh, he's like 1989 Lex Luger. No, he's like late 1998 Lex Luger.
And knocks him down again. How about that?
Well, you never. Well,
so much for that.
Top rope trick again, but I always made it a rule never get in the ring until you make the referee take your opponent way over.
Courageous got way more Nitro matches than you think.
Has come to play here in this matchup.
Biggest thing Evan ever did, definitely 3 count.
But a lot of times talent will override that. Someone's going to win here. Who's going to be?
Lex Luger was never bad. Not even in like 2000 when he was one half of Team Package. I love Lex. I think Lex is better than most people give him credit for. But he got shitty at the end of his career the last few years.
And we're not going to let you talk, Johnny. We're going to talk over you. Hey, we're talking here. Hey.
Yeah, Johnny, shoot your promo.
There it is.
Watch the momentum Swinger got here. He came around hard, and that knee.
Now, 3 count's awesome. That's not a slight towards him at all. No.
He couldn't get up.
Great win for Johnny Swinger as he continues to rise to the top.
Lex Luger's way better than Jade Cargill.
Still to come, the Barbarian against the British Bulldog.
Way better than Jade Cargill.
There you go.
Bobby Eaton doesn't even get his full entrance.
What
the fuck?
We talk about the history and the tradition of our sport. in the long storied history of our sport.
We got it. Barry Horowitz didn't even get the enhancement guy thing where he goes, yeah.
Of all time in our sport.
Yeah, and also one of the great.
This will be a good match. I just feel bad for these guys.
Professional tag team partner for years.
They're both competitors already in the ring. Yes.
Both these guys are going to be an interesting matchup. They've both been around and talk about a game of
They've both been around. See, anytime the announcers say that, it makes it sound like these guys fuck a lot.
You know, some people may wonder what it takes to be a great tag team wrestler where you can team with maybe any partner and thus be successful. And Bobby Eaton, one of those wrestlers. I think it's the fact that Bobby has a great sense of timing and he has a great sense of awareness.
It is wild. Bobby's got the big flowing mullet, and Barry is not mulleted.
Intelligent wrestler, Bobby.
The Boss Brady, thank you for the follow.
Bodies move. I mean, when I get in the ring with somebody,
I respect Bobby never straying for the Midnight Express tights design, even 10 years after they broke up. Bobby Eaton with a hammerlock dragon sleeper here.
A lot of people will tell you too, if you are just a tag team wrestler,
yeah, I can never hate on Lex for treating wrestling like a business.
You're not in the ring all the time.
Everyone calls it the business, but when somebody treats it like a business, people get mad at them.
That's a good little low shot.
Yep, if this is Nitro or Thunder, this match would have been over by now. A bunch of guys in t-shirts and jeans would have kicked their asses. This is worldwide, baby. Love that takeover. Used to be pretty prevalent back in the day. Wicka wicka wow.
No, it's not.
Bobby Eaton
left an opening.
You're not kidding. One of the things about Eaton, anybody will tell you.
That'd be funny if he was kidding.
Hardest hitters in the sport, and there's an example right there. Knocked him up to the top turnbuckle and all the way back down.
Yeah, Eaton's got a quick right hand, and everybody that's
quick right hand and a good little butt rub he did there.
Keep that left shoulder. Keep your chin tucked, because Eaton can tag you with that right hand of his, and Horowitz, he was open. He's still dazed from that.
I think Bobby Eaton has one. Yeah, he has one wrist taped. Was he planning on gigging? What if Bobby Eaton just cuts himself open? Oh.
Driving the knee into the chest. Guess what? This one's over.
Stagware, the rap on Bobby always was he was not a good teacher because he could just do everything naturally, couldn't explain how to do it. That's why WWE didn't keep him very long. One wrist tape screams he didn't even know he was on next. That's probably what happened. He was probably taking a nap. And someone screamed, "Hey Bobby, you're on."
Eaton gave him a quick right shot. Barry never recovered. Next thing he knew, Eaton was just flying down from that top.
Oh, BW? Or not BW, BH. I can't even spell.
When we come back, the Barbarian, the British Bulldog, in our feature bout on Worldwide Wrestling.
Hey, we get to see Bobby's entrance. That's nice of them.
Start thinking about July 12th, the day that Surf's Up, friends. It is back
Surf's
at
Up.
the beach time, and this is always been not only one of the toughest, but one of the most historic pay-per-view events in WCW history. To that point, I would suggest
Lee,
you
buddy.
a cable operator at your earliest convenience. Tell them you want to be part of Bash at the Beach. It's also available on direct ticket.
I love feeling like I'm on
Also,
drugs
the
watching Lee Marshall
working
talk.
Satellite dish owners, a phone call to Turner Premier takes care of business for you. I call it
care of
historic
business
because it was
for
a
me.
Bash at the beach a few years ago when, well, the biggest phenomenon in wrestling, maybe all of sports, literally died.
That'd be funny.
Hulkamania came to an end. The day Hulk Hogan became Hollywood Hogan, the face of wrestling has never quite been the same. Another young man looking to make
Bobby's sitting back there taping one wrist.
He is a multi-champion of the cruiserweight division.
Oh, 2 minutes, Horowitz. Nah, fuck the other one.
To come, but Chris Jericho, we talk about Bash of the Beach being historic.
God, I wish when Chris Jericho was fun.
Bash at the Beach, a very, very historic time for the entire World Championship Wrestling operation. Like you said, it was at Bash at the Beach where Hulkamania died. And it was at Bash at the Beach when the newest phenomenon WCW started, and that is the birth of Jerichoism. All the Jerichoholics know that
I don't think you've used that one
will
much.
be at the Bash of the Beach. And what am I going to do at Bash of the Beach, Lee? What is going to transpire at Bash of the Beach?
I think we should make the appropriate phone call and buy Bash of the Beach on direct ticket.
Billions of Jerichoholics worldwide. And that's a huge responsibility, Lee. It's a responsibility that I must shoulder each and every single day of my life. It's not
Karl
easy to
Malone,
do,
not a good dude.
Marshall.
I could imagine.
It's not an easy task. But what's going to happen at Bash of the Beach is I'm going to be there leading the way.
Also, I love they didn't really even get the locker room set for this.
With the millions and millions and legions of Jerichoholics behind
Are they just standing in front of the
I will be
bathroom?
there, Lee Marshall. And even if you're not, your toupee is still looking beautiful today.
I think they have maybe one locker there.
All right, thanks a lot, Lee Marshall. And now look at next week's program right here on Worldwide Wrestling.
Ultimo
He's back
Dragon.
from Japan. He's one of the
Baby.
international greats. He'll be with us next week. Ultimo Dragon.
Very good
Worldwide
Instagram,
Wrestling.
very
One
stylish.
of the greatest athletes in the world, a man that defies gravity, Booker T.
Booker T returns to singles competition.
Psychosis.
From Mexico, the masked man, one of the top cruiserweights in the
This is
world.
when they
Always
thought that they had to
exciting.
spell
Well, things
Psychosis'
like
name
Coach
as
next week.
white as humanly possible.
Man on a mission to get back the gold he once wore.
He is former world television champion.
All right, here we go. A main event at any county fair in 38 of 50 states. The Barbarian with casual dressed Jimmy Hart. Stagwire, I believe you get your wish at the end of the stream.
From the Cox Arena in San Diego, it's going to be exciting.
A Cox Arena.
Exciting right here. This
Happy
crowd
Pride,
wants
everybody.
Jimmy Hart control this man. When the Barbarian listens to Hart, he's almost an impregnable
I love this
force.
shitty ass recording of Hell Britannica they used to always use for Bulldog. Like, it doesn't sound that bad because we're watching a VHS rip. It sounded that bad at the time.
Look at that upper body. Is he magnificent or what, Larry?
A powerful guy knows how to use
Like, they found a cassette recording
the Bulldog would rather brawl, I think,
and
than-
didn't digitize it.
But he knows one of them tough-wicked guys. If you knock a tooth out or break his nose,
British Bulldog, he will win because he is bizarre.
they're nuts.
Yeah, those wicked guys
Against
are
old
nuts.
Barbie.
I went to the golf course.
So the British
Like, yeah, Rod
Bulldog
Till backing me up here. Go watch an old Nitro.
will go against
Like,
man
the
who will
network
not back down
HD
either.
copies. It sounds
The Barbarian should be a
fucking
great
awful.
matchup between two men very, very similar.
Yeah, look at that upper body, because at this point, man, it hurts to do leg day. When your spine's all fucked up, like Bulldog's was.
Bulldog here at Universal
And that was
Studios.
before he fell in that trap
The
door.
Barbarian's very angry about it.
It's gonna knock out Patrick.
How about
I
that?
might slip him some money for that.
Stop it, Larry. A point.
Nick
for
Patrick
Jimmy
rubbing
Hart
his
from
girlfriend in the
British
background.
Bulldog, wanting Hart to stay away. And the British Bulldog with a massive side headlock on the Barbarian.
His love language is
Now grabs
touch.
The torso and shoots
Oh yeah,
him in the
these
right.
dudes probably went around the horn 2 or 3
That's the wrong thing
times.
to do.
Back when Barbarian used to wear like the fucking horns and shit.
Missed the clothesline. And a drop toe.
Why did they not have a new version of the Hart Foundation in WCW? They kinda did, but that would have given Bret Hart something to do. And they didn't want to do that. If Bulldog was still alive, do I think he'd be running a school somewhere? I don't see a world where he would still have been alive. So it's hard to say. He was in a bad way. Like, if he wouldn't have died of all the drug shit, his body would have probably just fallen apart, to be honest.
Trapezius meets the shoulder where you could separate it. I mean, there's the exact point that he was hitting there. He knows what he's doing.
They are doing a county fair match. We are doing nothing in this match, and you are all going to love it.
That did not work, but that headbutt did.
Yeah, that hits like a cannonball.
And Jimmy Hart doing the county fair manager choke.
Do whatever he can.
With the referee's attention with the Barbarian, Jimmy Hart.
I respect it. They realize these people are in between the Back to the Future ride and getting themselves a big old turkey leg.
He's a motivator, Larry.
They don't need anything crazy here.
Champions of the world from Hollywood.
But also, Davey probably couldn't do anything more than this, if we're being honest.
Just gets these big, gigantic millions of Barbarian and it's kind of controls them like robots to do his bidding and make him money.
Backhand chop once again. And
Yeah, wrong stream. That's Sundays. Yankee
Hawk. In a lot of time here, being very deliberate. Here he comes again.
Right in the belly. You know what? At least he didn't like pretend to do a ball kick and make Nick Patrick look stupid.
Merely a gorilla, well shaved. Take a look at the Barbarian.
Okay, I'm pondering that as the Bulldog goes on the outside.
That's true, Rev Ray. This Whiskey Brewer, this aired, that was September, so this is a few months before that when it aired. And it was probably 6 or 7 months when it happened. I love county fair shows. County fair shows rule. I'm just saying, this is not a TV match they're doing. This is a county fair match. County fair matches are their own art form. I love county fair matches. I respect them. They are so much fun. I'm not dogging them. And Bulldog needed to do a powder up for doing nothing. Always love that. And he's the babyface too.
Now the Barbarian. Maybe think the match is it.
I think was Barb and Bulldog's one taped match on the Coliseum video. I think I've seen it. DMP.
And the back elbow. That was the biggest one of the whole night.
It was okay. Bless Jimmy Hart for taking the, I was going to say the only bump, but Bulldog did just take a bump there, so good on him.
It may have. Jimmy Hart still down to the Bulldog.
Yeah, the ROH stuff at AEW Dynamite tapings is normally fun. Especially if you like watch Ring of Honor. Match was taped April 4th and aired June 20th. So yeah, about 6 months between when this was taped and when Bulldog landed on the trapdoor. Barbarian finally ran out of gas. Davey ran out of gas in the locker room. Needs a hug. Yeah, that was very depressing. Because like Barbarian could still have a good match with a good opponent. Davey was sad. He's all swollen and shit. Like, I'm not talking about his body, I'm talking about his face. He's retaining so much water here. Yeah. Alright, one more set of matches for the evening, starting with Psychosis. I love everybody marking out for their little name screens when they come out. Little girl, you don't even know who Psychosis is. Give him a chance before you boo him. So many little kids in gym shorts not liking Psychosis. That one lady, though, she has taste. Alright, who is his opponent? Oh, Prince Iaukea. They're having these two wrestle each other. Psychosis does start with a P, but it's silent. Or Psychosis. Psychosis is the correct pronunciation. Psychosis is how you pronounce it if you're a lily-ass white dude like me. I used to do that Prince Iaukea dance in my room sometimes as a kid. I thought it was cool as fuck. I was a dork. Still am, but also was.
On the other side, though, Diamond Dallas Page and the mailman Karl Malone. You can't get much better than that, living legend.
We'll talk about the animosities carried over on both sides.
All right, Ryan. Have a good evening. See you soon. See, refs is wizards. That's the thing, though. I loved Regal as a kid. I didn't know what work rate was, but I appreciated it somehow.
And Psychosis walking around.
Sorry, the Beyblade Discord that I'm in to make sure I can sign my kids up for tournaments. There's a local controversy in the group, so my phone keeps blowing up. Does Sikosis, or does DDP have me do the Ayakea dance? No, he does not. He has me do the Hulk up and the Road Warrior and the...
But he is fundamentally sound. I mean, his moves are on target, his holds, his blows, like that. Look at that, rock the head of Psycho.
Well, he's got, all the ability.
Oh, sweet-ass takedown. Which luchador was hurt most by WCW, making them lose their mask? I mean, I would say Sikosis, but he wasn't really getting a push anyway. Oh, hell yeah. The old Motor City Madman spot.
During that series wouldn't have been a bad idea.
Ray, yeah, I would. Ray, yeah, I would. But I mean, he was. I mean, he was getting pushed regardless. It just was a stupid move.
On the arm here of Prince Ayakea.
Yeah, Psychosis making the ring his friend, using those
Yellow dog. Yeah, that's a good.
They're not even ropes; they're just cable and hoses.
But they are steel cable wrapped in hard rubber or plastic, something hard.
See, like the crazy thing is, even before they took the mask off Ray, they didn't really produce a lot of Ray masks for merch. Alex Toxcat, thank you for the follow. That's how High Spots became a big deal in the late 90s, was they were producing like bootleg lucha masks and getting some of the lucha masks from Mexico. The Flag Nothing, and like they were the place you would get like a Rey Mysterio mask or a La Parka mask, not WCW.
It was right there, but he still was able to grab him, pull him out to the center of the ring, and put him down with a
going up again
with a scoop slam up on top. Had to change it again. This time Ayakea out of desperation.
Diving, it was a diving ball spot.
Right,
love a good diving ball spot. Ooh, on his shoulder. Yeah, Ray was a little too young for not be masked. He looks Benjamin Button-y now, because he's all wrinkled up now without the mask, but he still kind of looks like a 13-year-old. He kind of looks like the what's the amusement park with the old person in the makeup that dances? Six Flags? He looks like the Six Flag person. It is Sikosis, Alex. Glad to have you in the chat. Oh, nope, that was a 2 count. We really need to debate a finish on Worldwide. See, you couldn't sell ninja stars for the luchadors, so that's why Bischoff couldn't capitalize. Ninja Star Wars or whatever it was. That was a good suplex. Mr. Socks. Yeah, he looks like... Ray looks like Mr. Socks. That... Oh, yeah, right on his shoulder. That one looked rough. Why the fuck is Prince Ayakea beating Sikosis? His push died like a year before this. Let's see if I can throw this in the trash. Nope, I missed.
You know, I think about San Diego, California.
High Spots is still around, Rod Pill.
The world-famous San Diego Zoo. They have got some wild animals in cages there. But I'm telling you how wild...
Are you drinking with them,
on July
Lee?
12th. It's the Bash at the Beach, and the summer just keeps on getting hotter.
Yeah, so the Beyblade
Discord
that I'm in, so my kids can sign up for those tournaments. Apparently there's somebody that's been illegally weighing down their Beyblades, and they got caught.
Dish owners, we're not leaving you out. Contact Turner Premier. Bash
John
at the
Disley.
Beach. This one is going to be great. You've already heard all the publicity.
Yeah, my
about
kids
the
fucking
basketball
love
players
Beyblades.
involved, the NWO,
I'm at Beyblade tournaments at
WCW.
least
But I wanna
2
talk with
Saturdays a
one man,
month.
I think he would swim to San Diego to become part of Bash at the Beach if he thought Raven of the Flock is going to be there. There was a time we knew him as Mortis. We now know his true identity to be Canyon, and this man is truly on a mission. Canyon, you have attacked this man as a vendor, a cop. You disguised yourself once
Attacked him as a
even
vendor?
fan. I think
He was
you
out
will walk
selling
through fire to San Diego if you think that Raven is
woven
a flop with you
baskets at a table.
Started on February 12th, Oklahoma City. Raven, you dropped me on my
Speaking
head.
of the mic, Canyon.
You put me out for 4 months. And when I was laying in that hospital bed and they were pulling my neck out of my chest, it gave me time to realize that this mask, it was holding me down. It was keeping me back. But no more.
Mask is weighing me
See,
down,
Raven,
man.
you've gotten me
I've already
focused.
done that one,
You've got me
Revoltcon.
focused to get back at you for what you've done to me. I've gotten to you as a fan, as a vendor, as a cop. Well, Raven, I'm going to get to you again and again and again. And I'm going to get to you anytime, anywhere,
as
and
anyone.
Fans, what you need to do is get to us and make your plans to join us for Bash.
No worries. Okay, gotcha. No worries.
All right,
Sorry, I misunderstood you.
Revoltcon.
Yeah, I agree. That's how I used to describe Beyblades to people. They were just spin fighters. Why is Larry grabbing his belt like that? What if Canyon attacked Raven as Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Tough guy from Ireland and defeated that man. 2 in the same night. The stuff legends are made of.
Certainly that night he defeated Fit Finley with Finley's own move. The tombstone
Cody
pile
Giovanni
driver.
dressed like he's
We'll
about to
talk
teach
more
the
about that and more
shit
great
out of a
action.
math
Let's
class.
go back in the ring. This
Thank
week
you
on
so much,
Worldwide
Yankee
Wrestling.
Hawk. Much appreciated, my friend. Alright, who we got now?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing
Alright, who we got? Oh shit, we got Frankie Lancaster. Look at that jacket. That is way too nice of a jacket for Frankie Lancaster.
He likes to call himself Frankie the Thumper Lancaster, and he's got to do some.
He named himself after a Terry Funk movie character, which I love. I love that guy's like, I'm thumbing down because I think he's a bad guy, but I don't know.
Take care of 9 lives.
Just let the cat out of the bag. That's good.
Cactus Jack 34, thank you for the follow. If you are Mick Foley, please feel free to drop news in the chat about when you were wrestling MJF. Otherwise, hello.
The nickname the cat because he is so agile, seems to always land on his feet, but also because
Ernest Miller, very comfy
so
jacket.
many ways he can escape. Truly a man of 9 lives. The cat.
Get it? He's a
the
cat.
Thumper, Frankie Lancaster.
9 lives. Feline.
Fans, when we come
Purr.
back, our next match, our worldwide wrestling.
Why the fuck is this the teaser before the commercial break? Up next, Ernest Miller and Frankie Lancaster. Please don't turn to Beekman's World.
Immediately goes to the legs and gets the cat as he had turned around to drop his jacket on the apron.
Well, that's smart.
You're gonna tickle his foot.
On the part of Frankie here. Knows the reputation of Ernie Miller.
Ernie Miller. God, why wasn't his name Ernie the Cat? That would have been so much better. That's a good point, RBH. Do you think it's like when you have somebody do lawn care for you and they're like, we'll do it for like 15% off if we could put a sign up in the yard after we're done. What was that pose he did? Yeah, Judo Suwa's pants were coming. I think I would wear Judo Suwa's pants and the cat's jacket as pajamas. I like Beekman's World too. That's the only show I could think of in the moment for the joke.
To survive in this, it may take 9 lives.
The cat fighting for all he's worth. He's really only got 2 blows in so far in this match, and now Frankie Lancaster.
That's a shitty choke. Just grabbing him by the shoulders.
Also the man in the ropes. So
the man in the ropes.
But here comes the cat.
Well, Frankie left an opening. Ernie hit him right in the rib.
To the head of the throat again. Another warning for the referee.
Lancaster, he's using all the tricks of the trade here.
A lot of sweet single leg takedowns on these shows.
Submission hold that time.
Simple ankle lock and hurt like heck, baby.
Boy, that's what it was.
Baby. That's right, baby.
Frankie the Thumper into the ropes, and
He's choking the rope. He didn't even have a hold of Ernest Miller. He had a hold of the rope. Let's go, Cat. One syllable names.
Oh, Frankie stopped him again. Hit him in the crucial spot. He's been, very effective in keeping the Cat off.
Rub that foot. Twist it good, baby.
Let's go, Cat again. Frankie, Scoopsy, Clancy.
Yeah, what if the crowd just really likes felines? A lot of people like cats.
That was on target. Double axe handle. Into the rope.
Great karate clothesline by Ernest Miller. This match makes sense. I just don't want to watch it. This is Frankie the Thumper Lancaster. Came up through like the Wisconsin indie scene. He did some AWA right before it died. There's the feliner. Really cool kick. Yeah, I wonder if he forgot his gear, Ernest Miller. And just like, shit, I have these.
He really did. He's not. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
I love how he works over the leg for 4 minutes and then Ernest Miller jumps to the top rope and does a really cool little bounce and kick thing for his finish.
I tell you, Larry, that was a good matchup. Frankie Lancaster came in with
Tony's like, shit, that was competent. He is wearing Muay Thai kickboxing shorts, yes. And it doesn't even look like they're like ring gear custom ones. It just looks like he got them from his closet.
Look at the balance. That's why they call him the Cat.
Now, fans, we take you back to WCW Monday Nitro.
No, you don't. It's edited out.
Involved in a steel cage match.
That's sweet ass guitar in that song.
We're back on Worldwide Wrestling fans, and don't forget coming up in a mere.
All right, who we got now? Oh shit, Barry Houston, who, as we saw on the Tomathon, was going to take Fabulous Baron Fox to the Bahamas and find out that his friend was in love with him, and then pull a Jenny Jones show murder. Cecil, yes, that's right. Love that lady in the back. I always love these fans at Worldwide who don't know the wrestlers trying to get enthusiastic, and it's not working. He's wrestling a British dude. Oh, it's Norman Smiley. Okay, this is interesting. So Norman Smiley helped train Barry Houston. Trained Barry in a lot of that tricky British shit. That fan thinks he's in the Wolf Pack.
Oh, you will.
No problem.
Oh, okay.
These two, trained together for years.
You will.
We'll probably see some cool, tricky British match shit here. Real good lockup. Norman pinning him with a lockup. That was cool.
Good wide base that time. Put Barry Houston down. Norman Smiley, another mat wrestler.
Smiley's good. That good balance, good control.
So far, pretty cool.
Long, hey, look, get the man over, see? Got to take them off their feet. That's it.
Young man Barry Houston out of Texas.
Like, Barry, I would say, is legit one of the only guys in WCW at this point that could do the tricky mat shit that Norman was good at. Oh my god. That is amazing. Next time I see Junior Benito wrestle, I will think of him and his legs covered in athletic tape. That's fantastic.
He's the guy. He doesn't give up. I mean, he can't. He wants to be a somebody in a tough sport.
Barry Houston with the haircut that makes him look like an extra from the movie Angus. Norman is still training at WWE. Oh, good kick in the mouth.
Norman Smiley waiting. European uppercut again.
Hell of a punch there on Barry Houston.
through the cans.
We all heard it. It rocked the jaw of Norman Smiley. Got a 2 count.
He's got enough.
Barry Houston, legitimately one of the best enhancement wrestlers of the 90s. Good clothesline, too.
Line again, and this time Smiley goes down hard.
He didn't get to show it a lot, but Barry Houston, very good wrestler. If he would have come around a few years later, he probably would have been one of the first super indie guys. Ooh.
He was eyeing him up there, and as soon as Smiley turned his back on him.
Yeah, see, like, essentially, the guys influencing the next generation are the heroes of WWE Velocity, at least at the Performance Center.
Houston can't keep up with Smiley.
Love the struggle there for the suplex. Made it look good.
From the front chancery into a standing suplex, got him down.
Barry Houston is also one of the first American guys to go over and do the Butlins camps. Before Danielson did it, before Hero did it. Regal and Smiley both told him, hey, you need to go do these camps. So he disappeared from WCW TV for like 6 months. Went and did those and then came back with like long hair.
The guy has the leg hooked and drops him down across the knee.
Keep that knee up, you drop it along and just put pressure
Yeah,
on
Barry Houston and Liger's on Pro ruled. That's sick knee bar. Hell of a little match there. Good shit. Good shit.
Take a look right here. I mean, Houston gave it a shot. Dumped Smiley. Just not enough snap to him.
Yeah, it kind of stinks it didn't get to go longer. But again, it's worldwide. Yeah, real fun little match there. I enjoyed that a lot. Always love when guys come out of the entrance and do this. Like, too bright. Silver King, all SK, as his boys call him. He's dressed like John Stamos in the final seasons of Full House here, with the cowboy hat. Yeah, one half of Los Fabulosos.
The feature bout tag team, but this time Diamond Dallas and the mailman Carl Malone will be on the other side, living legend.
Yeah, between them on the beat.
It had to be. I think they started using the screen at the beginning of the year. Oh shit! It's Lorenzo, also known as Lorenzo's roommate, who harasses me in YouTube comments. So this aired after the Fit Finlay match, but was taped before it. He had been gone from the company for a month at this point. And they're like, yeah, we can still show people this match. Why not? Even though we know this man will never wrestle again. Yeah, for those of you who join in who have not heard the story before, I did that short about Lorenzo and Fit Finlay. And they get harassed pretty regularly in Instagram comments, YouTube comments, even emails, by someone claiming to be Lorenzo's roommates, saying that no, Lorenzo is not afraid of Fit Finlay. He did not run away from Fit Finlay. That he is a very successful bar owner in Texas, and everyone is lying on his name, and that people like me are doing a disservice to wrestling, and that Lorenzo could come back at any time, which I hope he does. Thank you, DMP.
Real close to the ropes. Silver King took a shot at it.
Also, the guy never says what his name is. He just says, hey, I'm Lorenzo's roommate.
You don't think guys going to drop kick you from the turnbuckle.
Silver King walking the ropes. Trying to moonsault, but took too long to get to the point of attack.
Well, that is pretty quick considering he's tightrope walking.
Yeah, it's a weird flex, and then I'm pretty sure it's just Lorenzo.
Into the side of the head. Holding on. Watch out.
Paul Heyman's roommate, too. Yeah, if Lorenzo is so successful, why does he have a roommate? What does he need one?
Moving out of the way.
He's got to be like in his late 50s now.
Enough sense and balance to move. See if he can follow it up with a little elbow shot in the head. Where'd he go?
Oh, the boss man spot. Oh, Lorenzo fucked up going out of the ring. He couldn't slide under the rope. That was awesome. Thank you, V Revolticon. Not quite a new short. I had to edit a new version of it because I got a copyright ding. But yeah, thank you. I cannot fucking believe Lorenzo could not figure out the bottom rope. He fucks up going out, and then he struggled to get back in. But you know, he was the next big star in wrestling. Shit, I want to have a wrestler named Lorenzo's roommate. Nobody would get the reference, but it would make me laugh, and that's what's really important. That would be a great gimmick. A wrestler gets in the ring, he's like, what the fuck are these ropes? Just like gets scared of them. Oh, please do, Cecil, please. If you could convince anybody there to wrestle in the Infinite Rumble as Lorenzo's roommate, you would make me such a happy boy. Hell yeah, I hope it does. Listen, I know you guys can make it real good and weird. God, if Lorenzo wrestles, God, who's the TNT champion right now? I forget who the TNT champion is. But if Lorenzo wrestles him next week, that'll be a barn burner. I always loved when Silver King would whistle. Him and Vader loved whistling. Kevin Knight Lorenzo.
Bash at the Beach coming up July 12th. We are going to San Diego.
It looks like Lee Marshall was oh God, what a pervert.
WCW NWO Magazine Nitro Grill Shave more than ready for Bash at the Beach, which you can
he has that page
pay-per-view,
bookmarked.
Direct ticket with DirecTV, the Dish Network, the satellite dish owners. We invite you to contact Turner Premier. Another thing about this
that locker with the Who's Next shirt, straight out of a horror movie. Dun 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 dun.
He is being billed as the future.
God, that Shea picture must be so crusty.
July 12th, that's Bash at the
V Revolticon Vader. Oh shit.
Everybody thinks Goldberg's all that, but let me tell you, he ain't nothing but zits and fat.
What a good fucking line.
That's why they got a picture of his front on his magazine. Because
wait till Bash at the Beach and they see the back of me when I got that tee back on. I give it the little.
What a good line.
Ladies, take a look at this. 6'4". You like one with blonde? You like one with dark? You like one?
You like one with dark?
This is not a fashion show. This is not a posing contest. We're not selling.
This is a dating video.
We're talking about professional wrestling.
You're not selling swimsuits. The thought of you in a swimsuit scares me to death.
Scares the heck out of me too. But I want to talk.
Do you want him to swim naked?
What do we go, wise guy? How about this for a whale? How about landing the big one right here? Now?
We get rid of Goldberg once and for all.
They were saying Goldberg has steroid back knee. Yes.
Rick Rude and Kurt Hennig, the two studs, the only two studs that have it all together all the time. Oh, Goldberg is a guppy. A guppy in the
Oh, I thought he said bitch.
You're looking at two sharks.
Goldberg's a bitch.
Anything in their path.
Don't be kicking sand in my face now. Fans, July 12th.
God, Rick Rude looks awful.
Bash at the Beach.
I hate to be like, man, I'm not surprised he died, but man, his eyes look rough. All right, let's see what we're not going to get to watch. High voltage, oh man. No high voltage for us. Oh man, no Vincent either. Oh man. I'm Marty Jannetty. Oh my goodness. The patron saints of sadness. Goldberg. What a weird show. Ultimo Dragon with his weird, vaguely racist dragon logo.
that the stellar career of the
Ultimo Dragon, weeks away from retirement.
Of the smothering Sonny Ono.
You can tell because he's wearing that elbow pad.
I guess that's not a bad way to get started.
Making the bullseye where the doctor was going to fuck up his arm. My favorite Kids in the Hall sketch. Not really. White people love this. We fucking love this.
Television champ Booker T.
I tell you, it was a baptism of fire that brought Booker
We got Booker T and Ultimo Dragon in the main event of the stream and this episode. Good old Firecrotch Huffman. Look at this. Love the drunk guy in the sailor hat. And also all of us white people doing this is raising the roof. Just doing like shoulder shrugs. Yeah, this is a hell of a main event worldwide.
Where his fire and his vigor, Stevie Ray's have gotten the best of him and led to the team to a loss.
Could be a little jealousy there too.
Kind of a weird match, not gonna lie. But it's fun. Booker T wearing his breathe right strip, keeping his cardio up. Booker T. Booker T. Love that guy.
Booker T is, and sometimes that can weigh on your psyche.
Back to the corner.
Red McGriff.
The referee calling the break and gets it from the television champ.
Boy, this will be a good big man, little man matchup.
I think this is the only time this match ever happened, too. I can't think of when it would have happened otherwise, but WCW is WCW.
Side headlock, grinds it in. And now drops down to one knee for extra added leverage that time. Ultimo will send him in.
Savage wrestled Bobby Eaton and Ultimo Dragon. Savage did not wrestle Booker T on Worldwide. Yeah, owners of two very different wrestling schools here.
I feel sorry for the Dragon.
I don't think you could have two more different wrestling schools than the Toriumon Dojo and Reality of Wrestling.
Known internationally into a hammerlock.
I got it, baby.
Got him, baby.
Dragon also known as one of the most honorable men in our sport.
I would say so. Ultimo was a TV champion, so I don't know if it was really a division at that point. It was just whoever wasn't working for one of the other titles who we wanted to push.
One good move does not a match make. Ultimo Dragon, instead of drop toe hold, had to keep on, stay on Booker T. This is the result of not following up with combination.
To the ropes we go again. He missed a clothesline.
Oh!
And he got him with a forearm shot at the top.
Yeah, Ultimo was TV champion fall 97. He was TV champion again. No, that was Cruiserweight title I'm thinking of. Never mind.
Getting too close.
You know how good it is. Here comes the axe.
Ooh. Got him right in the brainstem with that one. Poor Ultimo.
Should be going for the pin. Not that, the pin.
The pin.
He didn't go for the pin.
Yes, see, so that's exactly what it is. Ooh. Reality of Wrestling is the prep school for Evolve. Or the prep school for WWE ID. You go there so that Gabe will see a link of yours on YouTube while he's at a Beyond Wrestling show and be like, okay, you're ready. And then you go to Evolve tapings every month.
So does the Dragon. Look at the Dragon.
Like if you watch Booker's TV, he has bought like duplicates of everything they use at the Performance Center.
Too confident, too cocky there.
Could have been just outmaneuvered by the smaller man. Booker T's got to play the big man's game.
Yeah, it is nuts. Ultimo had to retire for a few years at this point, and now he's still wrestling.
Little guys, if they can stay away from you for a while, they can, make the time limit, their friend. They won't get as tired. Booker T, great endurance, but still big men, hard to keep up with little men over a period of long time. So, Dragon right here, tie the man up, figure four along the head, and try to get your energy.
Yeah, the axe kick Always scares me. Thank you, Winborn. Happy to be here with you in good old 1080p. You can even see my eye water there. Yeah, no. My buddy Eric runs Time Bomb. Oh, shit.
Good move by Booker T. But the Dragon Undaunted. Standing switch. Good reversal that time.
Yeah, 1080p Mike Tenay in the background. Always a good thing.
Yeah, a little off center there, and again, didn't have enough pressure over Booker T. Easy for the big man to explode out of that cradle. Ultimo Dragon's got to be careful now.
Oh, there we go. The razzle dazzle. Shout out Ruckus.
Handspring, back elbow.
That's awesome. Eric's a good dude. I like him. I like him a lot. I'm not surprised he did a good dude thing. Yes, the WCW tag belts. The Jeff Jarrett guitar that fell behind everything. Look at that, you couldn't even read it.
Hold on to the wrist of Booker. I think it's too strong for the Ultimo Dragon to try to go for that reverse surfboard type of hold.
Shout out to Cecil's cat making weird fucking sounds right now.
Spins up. How does he do that? Oh! And the Harlem sidekick. Into the rope. And the
Oh! What of Booker's 17 finishers is this?
Booker T just defies gravity.
Up and
I think your cat should do a show solo live with Uno. So Booker T wins because he's more muscular and taller. That lady's way too fast with the raising the roof. You gotta do it slow.
Ultimo Dragon had a tough time keeping up with the size and mobility of Booker T. Look at this right here. Just dumped him. Just got up to fight. Eat your heart out.
Tonight at 8, it's Conan the Series. Conan must
Love
outsmart
it
a clever trap
when
set by an
syndicated
evil
stations
wizard.
cut
Conan
off the
Series
wrestling
begins
commentary
tonight
because
at
they
8.
got to get their plug in for their other
Now,
shit.
stay tuned for Team Knight Rider. Next, only on
Team
UPN 9.
Knight Rider. Oh god, I don't have anything as good as Team Knight Rider coming up. But hey, you know what? We got a full week here in old Tom Land. We got a YouTube members only stream on Sunday, and I'm back for Deep Cuts Live next week. So let's see what's coming up over the next 7 days for me and you.
Appearing on behalf of the Lupus Foundation, ladies and gentlemen from the Backstreet Boys, Howie Duro and his sister Pollyanna.
And I know that our fans are interested in where have you been competing in the last several years?
I've been in the third world. That's where I've been.
All right. So that is it for this evening. Thank you all so much hanging out with me for the last 2 hours. We've been doing it. We've been crushing it. We've been killing it. We've been nailing it. Sudden echo. Oh, I know why there's a sudden echo. Hold on. Hold on. I know exactly why. There were two inputs using my mic. So now there is no echo, I hope. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me for the last 2 hours. It's been a blast. We only had like one real tech issue the whole night, and it was just then. Again, look, the stars are moving around me. The stars are moving around me because they can do that now. So again, I'm back Sunday evening for YouTube members only. If you want in on the celebrity boxing stream, go to the YouTube channel, pay $5, the Erotic Eric Fontaine tier, and we'll watch it together Sunday night at 8. Otherwise, I'll see you here on Twitch Tuesday nights. Thank you all so much for the last 2 hours of our first ever 1080p stream. It's a big deal to me. Before I go though, like I always say, listen man, life sucks. It's rough. Every day we wake up and a new atrocity happens, but I think we can get there next 7 days. I think you can get there and I can get there too. I think we can do it. Let's get to Tuesday. 7 days, that's all I'm asking. Okay, this has been WCW Deep Cuts Live. My name is Tom, right there. Go to the URL. I paid for it with the money we raised from the Tomathon. Go to bed.